Welcome back. We are us, and this is I'm just waiting for the dramatic sting to end or occur. But apparently it's never going to. This is Pale Coins, and what a ride it has been so far. Now, there has been an update to the game, adding, I think, a new encounter somewhere, and some extra items, modifiers. I think that's it. No, there's definitely other stuff I'm forgetting, but the only things that matter to me are the new weapons and the new modifiers. If you're asking yourself why we're here, that is because I would like to know too. So, for starters, I came here after the end of last episode, and that's one of the things they did. We now have an equipment screen, which I do very much appreciate. The necklace we have, the accessory, no, that's this. Which makes this space here really awkward. This should have gone over here. Moving on though. I came here and I okay, that's how. I came here and I bought the skill point? Stat point? I bought the reset book and I changed some of the arrangements of our stats. I took the vitality out because I've decided I don't care about the blood weapons from the blood dimension. Unless there's another version that features stronger enemies and better weapon drops, I guess. Because the weapons don't scale with you. So if they're trash now, they're trash forever. Which kind of sucks, actually. I wish they did scale with you in some way, like your overall strength or the strength of the enemies you're fighting in an area or something. So you wouldn't end up with a case where only the stuff you get late game is actually going to be viable and worth keeping. Anyway, as for our stat distribution changes, I added pretty much everything else to a balance of strength and dexter. I turned the music down and it feels like it is loud. I don't know how it's going to turn out once I'm looking at the once I'm looking at the file in Vegas. Anyway, I think that's really all that matters. I changed the distribution because I really just want to be able to equip the good stuff sooner. And because the rate at which we're acquiring XP is extremely slow. I also came here to to spend the pale essence in order to, wow, that's a lot of XP. Anyway, to spend the pale essence in order to get the XP we need to get more levels. I'm sure you understand how this goes by now. Pretty sure there's something. Oh, right. We also have another pale coin. I can't imagine that there is a reason to do it again, but I mean, why the frick not, right? Yeah? I really should have been wearing the XP gear, and there's nothing I could probably quit out of the game really quick. I screw it. Definitely not worth doing. I think that's it. Exchanged. You have another book? Okay, yeah. Why do I have 90 coins now? That has to be from destroying the pale coins. It has to be. I don't imagine I'll need it, so I'll just leave it there. It's not like the Duloc coins have another purpose or anything, so... Wait, why am I walking anywhere? So... what? Oh, right. I said we were going to try to free those guys being held by the bandits. So that means we need to go over to... Actually, we have another... Yeah, this one. Let's see if we can get Gorin to give them, or see if he's got something he's willing to trade them for. He's not getting the ruby because that's just who I am. I earned it. He did not. Randolph decided to run away with Baldur back then, so he decided against me. Why should I be so kind to let him go? What do you want, you giant freaking baby? For this trader? I already told you. Bring... Oh. Oh, is that it? Okay. How about I find new men for your camp? Got afraid after hearing about a crypt? Yeah, sure, let's go with that. Give me at least one more guy for the camp. Okay, I found one. As far as I'm concerned, Randolph and his friend can crawl back to Baldur. Neat. While I'm here... Okay. What? I hate it here. If you saw how my hand is arranged on my desk, you'd understand why I did so very badly there. It's not going to have anything. So we'll take the... Actually, it's a perfectly handy portal thing to take right here. Can I even do anything with the ruby? No, it's just in my inventory forever. Welcome home. I'm honestly wishing the guy would come back just so I could show you guys. Do I have the good stuff on? Yes. That's for leveling. So, no, there's the bow. The bow. Not that bow. Is it? It's not this bow. Does this have 30% attack speed bonus and a 13% movement speed bonus? That's not bad. Not good enough, though. It's not that one. I know it's a bow that has the magic bind chance on it. Screw it, I guess we just check them. There it is. Goodness. Can't put it on because 38 dexterity. Okay. want that on anything else? No, we definitely do, don't we? Yeah, okay, this is only item find. This one is magic find. Okay, so we've already got the good stuff in hand. Just to make sure. Sure. Okay, so this is not what I thought it would be. It's storage, so you don't have to go back to the Eternal Realm. I guess I can put the blood weapons away. And this because it sucks, but it's the only one of its kind, so... I mean, I may as well put the magic stuff away too, right? Not these, though. Anything with magic within a reasonable range of where our stats currently are is fine. Are fine. Actually, I do want to keep certain ones. Why am I making you sit through this? I could literally just skip ahead. And so it's nice to have that chest there. It honestly is. Because, like, again, why does she have this? I could not tell you. I guess it might be from the update. Why is there a pan here? Used to cook dishes at a bonfire. Okay. Guess we'll be taking eggs with us as well. That seems annoyingly loud. Might have something to do with the update. Maybe it changed my settings back to default. Tempted to go with the booze, but I don't really care if I can't sprint for a little while, so I am tempted because I want to see what this guy has to teach us. I really do. It'd be between him and the knights. Honestly, if the king really is as retarded as that one guy was saying, or the Baron was saying, I don't want to serve with an idiot. I just don't. So maybe just for the sake of seeing what he can teach us, we'll go with him. And I know I'm going to. Oh, Randolph's back in the camp. I already had a word with him. Good work. You shall also receive 178 XP for that. Huh. Hopefully this turns into something. Gens? Really? Okay. Gens just recently found this piece of paper in the forest. This appears to be a permit into the capital. I mean, I will take the goal, but he better have some really, really good skills that actually matter to me. Could I look it up? Find out if they're actually worth it? Yes. Am I going to do that? No. That's cheating. It's technically cheating. It's also a single-player game, so does it really matter? Yes. To me. Wear this armor? No. Not even once. Oh, joining him gave me, I'm guessing, hard stats? Neat. Teach me something useful. Two-handed weapon, one-handed weapon. All I need is attribute points, but 10% physical damage is nothing at this point. And I say at this point as it's too early. My damage doesn't break 100 yet, unless I crit. And I don't crit that often. And none of this affects... Yeah, none of this affects spears. I hate this. It was armor. Yeah. Real quick. I can... Okay. Sure. Upgrade the bandit armor, bud. Interesting. It gets a skill. Otherwise, it gets a socket, which is actually... Hold on. Oh, this gets the skill and the socket, though. And a movement speed bonus. But it's never, and I mean never, going to be as useful and just plain as good as the cape I'm currently wearing. We all know this. Why do you need cloth for a crown? I guess it makes sense. Anyway, which of these do we want? Stamina regen, extra health. Honestly, the skill is garbage. We'll go with this. Do you have the ability to take this armor further, or is it always just going to be subpar? It is. Okay. Oh, right. Really quickly, just for no particular reason at all. Gone. Right. So what is our new objective? I guess we could... Why would I ever... I'd probably get something from him if I got it. I don't care about the hat. Owner of the Crossroads Inn. I can make that work. There's that. Crossroads Inn is not there. So Stonehenge. And unfortunately, it isn't really worth my time. Oh, by the way, if you have this game or if you buy it, investigate these rocks, especially the large ones like the round one here and these. It'll definitely be worth it. We need the inn, which is down there. Let's go ahead and do this real quick. Oh, it's only one? fingerprint of an artifact. I mean, I would like to hope it won't suck. I have no reason to believe that it won't. Oh, right. We can also head over to Roga Swamp once we're done here. Wait, don't they have... No, that's the inn. Yeah, that's the inn in the capital. I've already robbed this place clean. So, what do you know about the Arcanum Sanguis? I don't know what you're talking about, my friend. Hey, I took care of that drunkard for you. He's still here in the inn. He also pays his bills. You make money off of him now. What? You make money off of the guy now? I don't understand. What? I don't... It's because he's got a flat head, isn't it? Look at him. The smoothest skull. Alright. So what do you want this time? I heard that the Arcanum Sanguis is a dangerous book. Therefore, information about it is not without risk. I mean, I could break your ankles. I would love to threaten him with breaking his ankles. Hey, guess how much gold we got from Baldur? Enough. But I don't feel like this is actually touching me whatsoever. I think I remember what happened. The truth is, I was involved in the theft of that book. And you know, because you charged me money for this information, if I am presented with the ability to snitch on him, it is the first thing I am going to do. I don't care how that might come back to bite me. I actually hope it does. I pray for the opportunity to stab someone. It has been too long since we fought anything or anyone. And I, frankly, am a little bloodthirsty. I am parched. And I mean that with all honesty. I am actually really thirsty. We had a pickup planned for the wine. While we were negotiating the price, one of the other thieves stole the book. However, the book was stolen from us while we were making our way back through the Marin Passage. Raiders attacked us and our carriage. Not only did they steal all our wine, but also the book. My client was outraged, but we settled the problem by simply forgetting about the theft. That's all I know, I promise. Why did you even know where the book was? Got the exact information from my client. Our only job was to execute the plan within a certain time and deliver the book. I'm sure he either doesn't know or... Actually, let's go ahead and ask. It couldn't hurt. Yeah. So where is the carriage now? I'm sure the carriage is still in the Marin Passage. I haven't been in there since then, so I don't know for sure. I'm sure he won't give up the co-conspirators. No, you will not get a dime from me. And if I get the opportunity, I'll see you in No. I will see you imprisoned. Why am I walking? I can just teleport back to Stonehenge. Hey, I was right. It is the Eternal Realm. Yeah, we'll go into Marin Passage from this side. Once I remember how There we go. Hey, they just cleared this place, so I'll help them out. I'm doing my part! And making a handsome profit to boot. Look at that profit. So handsome. I didn't see how much money we actually got, but I'm assuming it's better than not having that money, or a higher amount than 0. Okay, yeah, I could light that now, but don't be that guy, man. Frankly, they're not even worth killing, honestly. I'll take their lives. I didn't see what that piece of gear was. It did have a quality to it, though, so... Oh, so that's what that is. Raid orders. I guess we can look at that while thinking about it. Raid orders. I believe he's going to steal the Arcanum Sanctus from the Academy. Attack him on his way back. Why in the world would they ever leave this behind? Also, it's... So I'm guessing the client had the bandits taken for him, so that way he wouldn't have to pay for it. Also, give me that sweet meat recipe. We'll meet in the cave behind the waterfall. Ah, back there. I know. Hold on, just a little bit of sweeping. I don't mind having firebombs. Too bad their damage is trash. Again, if only things scaled with you or some unknown quantity in the world so that things could stay Raider bomb. Hold on. So that things could remain valuable. See anything that could be a Raider? There it is. Okay, it deals 30 damage. Has anyone passed by? Just a few people. Right, Lake Passage is up here and to the left. I think I forgot about this place. Let's check it out. I mean, we've got a scroll to spare. And, I mean, why not spend a little more time together, right? Sure hope I definitely have been here. Alright. Can't use teleports, so I can't get to this chest over here. Grab that land. Yeah, that's just too far. That sucks. Even if I do get teleport, honestly, I was thinking about spending the points to get myself... Why did I come back to... I have a problem. I was going to use the points to bring myself... to give myself the ability to equip one of the runes that lets me use teleport. But then I thought I would rather have those points in a stat that I use regularly. Smart man, he's got his outhouse very, very, very far from him. Lake Passage, yeah. This thing. Oh, I guess that's just... I misunderstood what this was. It looks like a little portal or something, but it's actually just the land not quite realizing how things actually work here. So, ooh, we didn't explore up here. Shame on me. I appear to have forgotten how aiming in this game works. another Lazarus. Will it actually have skills on it? What do you mean? There we go. Marked shot. Nothing else. 40. Oh no, 7 damage. I'm going to feel that in the morning. He said, brushing himself off and walking away. Hey there. Is it gonna kill you? I recognize her. Don't I? I'm sure I've seen this hideous mug somewhere else.
Look, Miracle, I wasn't expecting you this soon.
Because she has to sound like she's undereducated. That's why. You want to fight this out, or...
Wait, who are you? What are you doing here?
Who's Lord Marigat? Or Margyat? Stupid name either way.
He's a powerful ruler, and
Actually, it's ruler.
he's a powerful ruler, and the one who wanted me to get that book. Where is the book? The book is locked inside this chest right here. But don't worry about it. You'll never be a...
I don't... No, At first I was enjoying it. Then it became an exercise in self-flagellation. You'll never be able to get it open without my key. If I just stab randomly in my general area. I'm way too far from that. Surely she wouldn't just come right back. Let's check what the journal has to say about it. Radio's nearby. Of course. Not a dex potion to be seen. So there's basically nothing we can do about that then. I mean, as far as I can tell. I guess we could go back to whatchamacallit. We could go back to the academy, see if they have anything they want to say about what we've discovered. This way. I know where the Arcanum Sanguis is. Very well, let's hurry and get it back. Where is it? A locked chest. That shouldn't be a big deal. Let's meet in the cave with the chest. So he's going to use the lockpick spell because he's got all those stat points in his little bit of magic. Or the stat points allocated. You know what I was talking about. Shut up. Actually, no, it's not that way anyway. You know what I do wish? I wish the goddamn, I wish weapons would remember all of the stuff you have equipped on, all of the skills you've chosen for them. Because having to swap back and forth is a pain in... Could this have been an orange? I mean, I'm pretty sure I've got everything on. Yeah. This is the item font. Yeah, so we've got about everything on that we can have that increases drop rates and the quality and so on and so forth. So, I guess. Great. There's the book. I better take the Arcanum Sanguis with me right away. And then he's never seen again. I talked to everyone else, and granted, he's the guy. He's an important figure, so it's not like he can do that, but it is curious, just the same. Ooh, a hardened katana and a venomous tail. Why are you just standing here, bud? Do you not know the way? That's right, I'm not above making a terrible joke or a terrible reference that played itself out many an age ago. I'm not that big of a man. I do declare though, I wish there was a way to increase your stamina regen. Well, there is, actually. Ignore me. We all thank you for helping us in our search for the Arcanum Sanguis. You mean, for doing all of the work in finding the Arcanum Sanguis. All you did was open the chest with your magic. Man, I wish I could just... Well, even then he's got to dump points into magic and intelligence. I could have made a joke there, but I don't entirely think it would land properly, so... Okay, we've almost got another level. Okay, so let's see what it is we picked up. First is another venomous tail. With fixed stats that you can't affect or upgrade in any way. Awful. What else? We picked up another thing. One that was the hardened katana, right? Physical damage takes it up to 30. It's just too old to be relevant. Which saddens me tremendously because I love having a reason to farm more loot. I'm going to go ahead and pick up some more of these things. I wonder if I can cut the cost of those by a smidge, perhaps. I like this. Bonus luck? Yeah. Though this does give me crit chance and movement speed. And I like that. But so does... Well, I don't know how the luck... I don't know how luck translates to crit chance. But it is related to that stat. I just wish I knew the conversion rate. I would need 1 more point in intelligence. No. 2 more to be able to use teleport. Which wouldn't be too bad. What is our T? What is our movement speed at present? 27% extra. 59% item find, and Oh, I also checked the stats when I put on all of my XP bonus XP gear and popped a potion. I don't remember the exact number, but it was over 50%. I think it was close to 60% bonus XP, which is pretty good. So we could stand to lose the extra 7% movement speed, and we hardly even notice. I mean, for the extra stats we get here, I wish these stats were for strength and dexterity. I mean, one day we can probably find some or make some that eventually roll those two. But will they have stats we care about? I mean, look at the stats on these as it is. +3 physical defense, fire resistance on these if I were to wear them. It's not great. It's not great at all. Right, I needed... This is not the guy that crafts the other thing. Yeah, sure, we'll take that and this and that. I mean, since I'm here. Okay. This, what was the other thing? Oh, an accessory. Oh, I forgot I even had this on. I'm running around. Like I said, I was running around with this thing the first time I had it, and I hardly noticed any extra damage since we don't have that much health as it is, I already spend my time trying to avoid as much damage as possible, so no skin off my back having an accessory that just increases the amount of damage I take. I don't remember... Curious. So, while they have these chests in places now, their contents aren't connected. I'm sorry, you mother fricking what now? No, you can't do that. What do you mean I own 3 of these fricking things? I honestly want to keep... Yeah, the ones with the teleport have to stay. Let's see if this is what I think it is. Magic and mana. Yeah, it's definitely what I think it is. Oh, that's... Okay, that's how that works. Oh, man. Okay, so, this is what's going to happen. I'm going to spend my time throwing as much junk into this as I possibly can, and from now on, we're not going to be selling any of the junk we find. It's all going to be coming here to be slammed together like the bellies of fat people pretending they have sex. I know, you probably hate me for putting that in your head. You're welcome. And we will be right back after this alchemy. I just finished reading the de facto instruction manual for this thing. It's this on this stand over here. Apparently only certain combinations of things work, and I honestly couldn't tell you what. For example, let's try using... There we go. Oh, really? Maybe it would have to be the same kind of bow? have 3 of these bladed bastards? Okay, screw that. We'll go with these since we have 3 of these for some. No. Anyway, it said that the blood gems, which we get from the blood dimension, as you would assume, react with equipment and with certain equipment. I have no idea what or how, but I would have to test it, and I mean that's fine and all, but I only have 2 hearts. 2 hearts to sacrifice. And that's just not enough. That's being said, I still could do a couple of runs through the blood dimension and pick up some extra gems. I just don't imagine it's going to... I don't know what to throw them at. Anyway, we need to go from here back to Stonehenge, so we can go to WeArEuS swamp. Hopefully we can make it to, I say hopefully as if there's a chance we might die or anything, but I'm saying hopefully because I want to get to celery, huh? Grappling hook, interesting. I want to get to another one of the... I know they have a name, but for the love of everything, I cannot be bothered to actually remember it. Also, there's a... Remember, this is the entrance to that one other dimension or city or whatever. Verathane? And on the way to it, there is a stone slab with writing on it that I haven't been able to read, but now we have the means to understand the writing. And I did buy another scroll, so I guess... No, we'll deal with WeArEuS Swamp. I'll stomp through that place on my own. And if it turns into anything, I will stop immediately, and you will be the second to see it. No. No. Do I have 42 mana? It has to be the cuffs, right? Really? No? It's weird. I should only have... What was it, 30 something? I'm not wearing anything. Actually, we can put that on and enjoy the benefits of that as well. And I guess I could fuse these bandit rings. They seem to not give a single... Well, accessories don't seem to give a single frick. Okay, so why are you here?
Oh, it's you again. Do you need something?
Yes. Answer my question.
No, I was about to visit the swamp until I met this hunter here. He told me about a beast nearby, so I decided to better leave that place. Fortunately, I found a few gems inside the swamp before Borg escorted me out of there.
Northern Armor Dark. I should probably have stopped by the shops in the capital, too. Just to see if they got a taste of any of the new items that appeared after the update. I will take those. And your entire stock of that. For a second there, I was wondering why I didn't have any... Yeah, that's a pretty decent item find bonus. Apparently you can fuse similar colored gems to get a larger one. That's pretty cool. Oh, we've got food items as well. Oh! The stew now actually does more than... increases max health by 5 for 1 minute. Not particularly useful, but cool, I guess. Yeah. Actually, we will... Oh, right, I picked this up as well. Well, that sucks. The helmet. Yeah. Get that out of here. I would need a... Ah, you thought I wouldn't see it, huh? No. You don't get to do that. What's really gross is the actual range on that poison cloud, by the way. Let's go up. Right, poison. Oh, we can now scroll wheel and it changes our skill? Or that might have actually been a thing the entire time and I just never knew. I'm not going out into the bog ever again. Surely there's something of value out here. Aside from the door we can't do anything with. I mean, maybe we'd have to use, like, a fire spell with a high enough damage value. Sort of like breaking the walls in that one area. I can't remember the name of, or the location of at the moment. Oh, you're an enemy. Get over here so I can kill you. Oh no, not dark damage. Anyway. What do you mean? Where did he even come from? Yeah, I thought so. And we'll go right. When you go right, you can never go wrong. Unless you do. Okay. Search that. Ring of Resistance is mine. WeArEuS. What are you doing here in the Roga swamp? A brutal beast is lurking around. Better go back to wherever you came from. Anyway, I need some time to catch my breath. You'll find me back in my hut near the swamp. I hate how he speaks, and I'm never going to follow through on that. What? Stop being tanky. How dare. What exactly did it immune? Oh, we have the wrong weapon. That's why. Die. Okay, going north looks like it might involve some sort of trouble. Actually, it's like a dungeon or something. The Roga Temple. I was experimenting with that weapon. Well, I'm thinking about it. Put that on so I can put this on. another one on, huh? Okay. No idea why that one was on fire. I just know I didn't like it very much. Stop that. Stop embarrassing me in front of my friends. It's just weird that these aren't on fire. Oh, yeah, I put this back on when I... Okay. I bungled that. I don't have a weapon with flame, do I? Cast flame ring. See, I'm tempted to use the junk marker in order to mark the stuff that I want to merge at the alchemy table, but I don't think that's a good idea, so I'm just going to leave it unmarked. I'm looking for something with... Maybe if I have something... Just one of the small ones. Yeah, just like that. And go in there. I want to see if this actually works like I hope it will. Weird, I can save here, but I couldn't save back where the tall man was. Yeah. But the weapon also doesn't have the appearance of having fire on it. So there is that. What do you mean? I disagree. Templar hammer. Doesn't mean anything to me if it doesn't have a rarity. So... Yeah. I'm actually going to have to remember that I can do that and try that in the area we went through on our way in here. Just to make sure there isn't... You really don't think this thing can take me, do you? Is that... Oh, it's a key. No, it's not really. I don't know if... I'm pretty sure I did show this off. I did this during last episode. But as you can see, this has much elements on it. Actually, I might not have. I might have done it after. Anyway, this thing has, what? An extra 16, 8, 22 extra damage worth of elements. Where was I? Right. An extra 22 damage worth of elements on it. It should be hitting for like almost 100 damage. But since this thing doesn't particularly take well to physics. I don't know what the point of those enemies is supposed to be. Oh. I don't know what sort of difficulty they're supposed to present. I'm not feeling it. No. Could I have just gone around? Yeah, but then I wouldn't have been able to. Why would the barracks key be in Roga Temple? That doesn't even begin to make sense. Nothing with quality. Can I do that with this? Oh, I can. So as long as the weapon has fire on it, it'll work to lighten it. That's great. That is absolutely great. Oh, the reason why I jammed it full of... That was the barracks key, I would assume. The reason I jammed it full of elements is because I want multi-thrust to be insane. I also did try to see if the weapon would be able to take on what was it? No, whatever that thought was going to be, I do not understand. Well, it does do nearly 100 damage. That's great. Man, it would be a shame if we needed the water to get around. Oh, cool. May the cursed stone be forever forgotten. I'm assuming... Oh, that's because the, that last stone we need to access whatever that place is going to be here. Ugh. Don't mind me, I am just trying my absolute best to remain warm. I am failing. We'll kill that guy in a little bit. First, loot. Yeah, I could have taken care of the chest first and then not needed to have backtracked, but then you know the saying, around slime, never relax. I don't know who says it, but I trust them. Hey there. You're not going to try and kill me, are you? Oh, that's... Really? You can dodge, huh? Nice. Can't dodge while casting, though. Oops. Whoops. Let's go to the right. Behold, wall breaking. It's not the fourth one, but it'll do big. So I basically included some of every element. That way, I'm almost always taking advantage of the enemy's elemental weakness, even in cases where they may have a resistance to something that's on the weapon. An endless quiver. Explain. Oh, also, as I was putting away stuff in the chest back at the outlaw camp, I did happen to come across that rune we used to use to summon undead, and it actually now shows the stats of the undead it summons, and ooh boy, those stats are bad, especially for now. Slime necklace, I had no idea these were even dropping. An 8% chance to recover 2 mana on inflicting freeze. Okay, these must be the new modifiers. A chance on a chance, huh? Though we do have a shield that will inflict freeze. I think I can equip it. I'd have to check. And also a 9% chance for an additional 5 dark damage for 3 seconds. Alright. Wouldn't mind slamming some of those together and finding out what else they can make. So, here we have the Endless Quiver. Get back here. A magical quiver of an ancient race, which uses the wielder's inner power to manifest arrows. Okay. Plus 10% attack speed bonus. I could just put this on and then have more attack speed. But you do less damage with bows. F you, am I right? Now, as long as you're dealing less than 100 damage, you won't really feel the 20% damage loss. You're literally losing. Actually, that might not be true. Yeah, that would actually, that at higher levels of damage, you will actually feel it. Yeah, so don't mind me. I'm just over here being wrong. But I do like that it stays. I don't hate this, it just... I mean, I'm glad 2 separate effects dropped, or rolled on this, but I can't help but look at it with a little bit of the side eye. Anyway. Oh, right, we do... Wait. No, we're not getting extra mana from that, so I don't know why we have 42. Maybe they changed the way... Maybe they changed mana scale, the amount of mana you have. No. Maybe they, with the update, they changed the mana scaling from, or through magic. Which is fine. Or I put too many points into magic. Which is entirely possible. Oh. I'm getting an extra 2 from something. Must be the boots, right? Ooh, we have 10 luck. Not bad at all. Okay. That was sort of worth it. What's over here? Oh, we're doing this. We're doing this again, huh? All right. Man. That thing is just way too convenient. Grappling hook, I mean. Magic defense, whirlwind blade, large crimson gem. I really, really want to have the dark spear equipped when this thing opens, and I have no means of making that happen. What can you do? Oh, I actually got up here. Not a single thing with a rarity. Thought I heard something. Oh, there's hidden gold. Curious. Okay. We were in the northern room? Oh, that's sad. Does this thing in the center do anything, or is it all... Yeah. You take me to your leader. I hate this. Corrupted motherfucker just hit me in the mouth with a shield. I hope I find it first. That actually hurt. Okay. What if you just don't? Huh? How about that? All I got was a lousy mage room. Hawk to. I didn't even remember to use my buffs or anything. Yeah, give me that. Do you guys see that? Because I saw it. You see that, right? Yeah, I'll leave this spear out. Oh, then turned into a coin. Was that all? Not what I wanted. Okay, a little bit of a flashbang. I should have expected it, honestly. Doesn't stop it from hurting. What else is going on in Roga? Booga booga? No. Whatever it is you're trying to do. Dimensional Staff of Chaos. Nice. Now, I'm expecting this to be something I can... I would have assumed there'd be loot in there. Oh, it's the helmet that sets them on fire. Oh, right. I was running around with the worst version of my drop rate set. Because WeArEuS Golden Schweinder. Hold on. We're not safe in these parts. So the triple thrust canvas. I wasn't aware. I thought it was literally a single hit that would land. That would just do 3 individual hits. No, that's not the right way to say that. Still not a good weapon. Because its stats are frozen in time and there's nothing you can do about it. Now, yes, I understand that a weapon's scaling allows it to grow and maintain, some value. But, oh right, I do have stats I have not distributed points for, huh? God, my freaking fingers are cold. Oh, if we just put a point into both of these, we no longer need this helmet. I like that. Now, we have the best version of our drop rate equipment at all times. And we never need to swap away. At least I don't think so. Wait, the boots came with crit chance, but it was literally only 2%. We're not going to be missing that. Yeah, so the 2 magic from the boots is the reason why we have extra mana. And I don't hate that. Yeah, that's taking us to 7. We would need... No, that's not. Yeah, we would need 2 more in intelligence to be able to teleport. Which currently doesn't seem all that valuable to me, but I'm sure we could find a use case for it, right? Oh, like the black chest in that... And like the black chest behind the sealed door, the magically sealed door. Near the... it's near the It's near that lake. Was it the lake passage? The one with the door? Not door. The one with the path hidden behind the waterfall. The sealed door dungeon there. It's not a dungeon because there aren't really any enemies there. But frick, I was ready. Saw that? Alright, this weapon also gives us 8 extra health. We use the knife of health. Okay, so I don't have the best version of the drop rate. Now I do. This is my drop rate set. I really wish I don't... Whatever it is with searching, I can't see it, but we did it. Anyway, like I said, I wish I could create a loadout or preset or something. And then I could just press a number, and then I have that gear all equipped. It's over here then. We're just bogging, just swamping out. Okay. Typically dead ends like that have something, but that guy chose to be different. Good for him. Oh. Don't do that. Hold that for me. Okay. Oh man, that might have killed a lesser man. Goodness. I'm glad I was full health when that happened, because I quite literally could not do anything. Great, not a single one with a rarity. Cool. Exceptional even. Properly target him down there. What the frick is going on here? Is unbelievably cold. It is actually starting to hurt. great. Doing this again, huh? Man, all the stuff you can do. Swamp secretion. Okay. When you aren't literally frozen in place, unable to react. And that's a reference back to the boss fight we just had, which leaves me feeling bitter because I could not move and I ended up having to take that damage. Was the damage a big deal? No, not at all. I lived, after all. But just the same, no, I hate this. I wish I had something AoE to kill you all with. Nope. You get in on this and you die. Protected pants as opposed to the unprotected ones. So, you know, unprotected pants would be a very interesting name for underwear. What are you doing with my unprotected pants? How about you take off your unprotected pants and we, do something dangerous? You now have a new pickup line. You're welcome. My, PayPal is in the description. It's not. But have fun. Swordsman's garb of swiftness. No serious human being wears something referred to as a garb. Hold on, almost missed that. Hey, bye. Man, I am not getting anything. We used to get stuff with any sort of a rarity pretty freaking frequently over the past few episodes, but all of a sudden it feels like rarer drops are just not happening. Mark, it's a spell and I can't use it and I'm upset. Still a bit further to go before we have explored this entire area. There we go. Got him. Oh, nice. Oh, so it's just referred to as a teleport, I guess. I could have sworn there was a... Also, there's a guy trapped in an alternate dimension somewhere, somehow. And his fellow academic knows, and we have no quest to get him free. That seems about right. That seems about right. Hey, got the stuff? Yeah. He's got the stuff. Oh. He's just a guy. Hold still for a moment. Now we can talk. I don't really care who you are, but what are you doing? I'm searching for a way to extract the poison out of the swamp secretion. The secretion itself may contain healing substances which we don't know yet. So, I was going to question his logic, but I mean, it's sort of the scientific method, so I can't really say anything to him about it. You don't have to have a vial of secretion on you. No, I just certainly do happen to secrete. Shouldn't have one. I mean, well. That's exactly what I needed. You need anything else? More secretions, perhaps? I could go over behind the tree and produce some. Sure. A while ago, we had a visitor offering the heart of a warrior. This seemed to be a rare find among the orcs in the wasteland. For whatever reason, I declined the offer. However, I can't stop thinking about the heart. Just think of the secrets that such a heart holds. Bring me one heart of the warrior for my research. Any idea who the visitor even was? I think his name started with a G, or was it a D? It could have been an L or an M as well. I don't know. All right, sure. And here you go. Hopefully this is profitable for me. For me. Here, take these potions for your effort. I'll need some time for my experiments. How about the time it takes for me to transition these two screens? Nope. Okay. No, surely you can't become a cultist. I usually study the power of small gems and their effects on our bodies. However, my last gem broke during one of my experiments. Think about it, you could help me out a bit. What do you think? You bring me some gems so I can continue my experiments? I'm curious where you think I can find them. The creatures around here have many gems in their innards. Apparently they find the gems in the mud around here. Alternatively, you may find them at merchants. Alright, fine, whatever. Red is fire, I don't care about that stat. Anything but greens and I think yellows. How many more do you need? I have a blood gem? I wouldn't be surprised. I don't really look down that far in that side of the inventory. Buddy. Brother. Brosif. Broski. Brocephalosaurus. Brosyphilis. Brosuccubus. Please, stop taking my gems. That's enough. Why do you need more? That's too many. I thought he would have needed like five max. I don't know why I was thinking 5, but I was thinking 5. But he's just taking all of them. What do you do? Nothing? Stand around smelling funny? It's the swamp that smells. It's not really him, but I just want to make him feel self-conscious. The psychological damage alone is worth its weight. How many more gems do I even have? I've got enough of the small green ones, but I want to mash these together at the alchemist's table. Alchemy table. Not happy about this. Oh. That's not... I didn't want to give him that. I get it now. See, he's the source of small amounts of XP that you can basically just farm by giving him the stuff. But I didn't realize that until just now. I can't imagine the cultists have any stats I care about. In reference to joining them, I mean.
A new face. What brings you here, my child?
You trapped me inside the temple? That is a weird accusation. Let's do all of the other stuff first.
We have given up our simple needs and now serve only our God. This kind of devotion is not tolerated in this land. Many years ago, we decided to move into the swamp.
Yeah, that seems about appropriate for you guys.
Here we are, undisturbed, and we worship our God in our own way.
And how do you worship?
Our practices are intended only for the few of us.
Okay.
You seem to be afraid of details.
I'm not. I literally just asked you for details, and you evaded the question. Like, fat people evade salad. Though evade is not the correct term to use there, because evading, when you hear evade, you immediately assume there's some form of action. You're not getting a fat person to actively avoid salad. They're just going to give it a wide berth. And then I could go on to make a joke about how much space they'd have to give it a wide berth. We don't need to go into that, though. He said something about don't worry, be happy, I guess. Where am I? Who are you? Neither of these matter to me. Let's go with the strange and out-of-place accusation. My feet are cold, by the way.
Yes, indeed. We realize that you can soon become a threat to us and the temple.
Why shouldn't I just kill you now? I didn't even know you existed until, like, a minute and a half ago. But you thought I was a threat, and now, given the opportunity, I would indeed become one. Whereas, before you said any of that, I was perfectly happy just letting you live out here in the stink area. Anyway,
to my amazement, you seem to be able to escape the dangers of the temple, as well as the temple itself. Your strength would be a great asset to our community.
Which is a really strange thing to say to someone who you consider to be a threat, whereas you yourselves pose no actual threat to me. I could kill you all at any time, were it possible. But it's not, because they're a group you're supposed to be able to join, so you can't just wipe them out, which sucks, but it's where we are in pale points at this point.
However, in a vision I saw you entrusting a relic important to our cult to the wrong people. It seems to me that I was mistaken about you, as you can no longer serve our community. You are no longer welcome here.
Ah, so that was you. Sucks to suck, kid. Now, that's unfortunate. I don't know what was going to come of this guy's experiments, but now we'll never know. Oh, he's gone too. Cool. The teleport is close enough that there's just no point. I may as well just run over there. Actually? Nah, we can do it this way. Well, actually, I don't... Yeah, that was the temple. We've already done that. I think we need to go up. Or north, I should say. We need to go north to get to the... whatever the giant tree that opened after we killed the boss. I want to see what's going on with that, but we're also at the end of the episode. This is not the right way. Surely not. Anyway, I'm going to go ahead with the outro as we travel to wherever this freaking area is. I hope you guys have enjoyed yourselves and everything you've seen here. We will be back. I honestly don't know when this episode is going up. I apologize, by the way. I remember now. There was supposed to be an episode on Wednesday, but it never manifested. Yeah, definitely Wednesday. If I fall behind on the work for an upload, editing, thumbnail stuff, if I fall behind on that, it ends up just cascading into a massive failure for everything else that comes after it. So that's pretty much why it happened. I had all of the other stuff lined up, but as the week went on, I just fell behind, and it kept, mostly because doing the 60 FPS rendering takes so much longer than the 30 FPS one does. I don't have a good computer. What do you expect from me? Anyway, it's no one's fault. No one's, not mine, not yours. So there's no reason to go on about that. I will say, I did enjoy using the mark on the boss and then multi-thrusting its health bar down to nothing. Granted, multi-thrust is a thirsty goddamn skill, isn't it? Hold on, I need to actually... This one. 10 stamina. Yeah, I could see that draining it. Okay, yeah, so... apparently I just never felt it. Not being able to cast it back to back sucks. You would think that would make me put points into endurance. You'd be wrong. So wrong. Anyway, I need to remember, I'm pretty sure I already saved, but just to be on the safe side, I'm doing it again. Anyway, before I went on the tangent about why the video on Wednesday was late, again, I don't know when this is going to be going up. It's probably going to go up Saturday. In which case, if that's the way it works out, and I should do that. I know I should, but there's at least a 50% chance that I'm just going to leave this video for Monday. Because, I mean, who's watching it anyway, right? So, I could do that. But we're getting closer and closer to Neo releasing, and apparently another game released, a roguelike Metroidvania game, which is an interesting thing. No idea if I can actually play it or not, much less record it and play it. And there's almost no chance it's going to show up on GeForce Now, so, you know, just more of that going on. Anyway, I don't know when this is going to go up, but I'll put it like this. There will be more. I was supposed to record, I was at least planning to record an episode of Dreadmist online, but between it being, what, like a week since it launched, I think? Yeah, I'm pretty sure it's been a week. Almost to the day, in fact. Since it launched. No. Maybe. I don't care. Interest in any upload would be negligible. Well, it would range from negligible to minimal. There. A little bit of positivity to brighten your day. Point being, I was going to just do an upload of like day 2 in Dreadmist Online because we've gotten pretty far, but I haven't actually made any real progress. I did do some side missions, but I don't think I did anything main questy. At least I don't think so. Frankly, all of the stuff I remember doing for the video felt like side quest stuff, so it's hard to tell. Anyway, this outro has gone on for way longer than it needs to, and I am cold all over, so get out of here. And so, with all that said, we will see you next time.